What's this? Oh, come on. Oh, what's this one? It's day 2. Oh, I think they're all the same treats. Thought there'd be a variety. What's this? Ready? Come here. Come on. Come on. Here you go. Gentle. Good boy. Nice. Smells very nice. Body milk. Oh, it's very fresh. Morena, everybody. Been up for a few hours. Let's just tilt you this way. Just had a quick wash. I had a bath last night, so I'm not going to have a shower till after I've been in the garden. I've just had a quick tidy inside, and when I say a quick tidy, I mean quick, like it's still pretty gross. But so I feel like I've got a booger. But tomorrow's supposed to rain, today's going to be nice. So I want to get out and do some yard work first, and then everything else can follow. So the grass is still too damp to mow, so I'm going to do some weeding, and I might start trying to dig up that new garden. I've started a new garden over here, so you can see, or you can't really, where Digger's walking, I've left a patch unmowed, and I've actually dug the edges, and I'm going to turn all that over, and I've got a heap of plants to plant, so I really need to do it before it gets hot. Oh dear. And yes, I'm a bit stuffed up. I've also got a million bits of washing to do, so there we go. Apologies in advance if I look a mess. I haven't checked in the mirror, and I don't really use the selfie mode that often on the camera. Yes, so I have been a busy beaver, done some weeding, but typical of the way my brain works, I came up here and went, right, I need to start pruning the olive tree. So I'll show you what I did. Hang on. Look at all this. So we had to prune it when we built the archgola, but it was still pruned too high and the new growth was going up into the cover. So I've just chopped it down lower. Well, I started hand pruning the bits, and then I was like, nah, let's just make those trunks a bit shorter. And then I just took a couple of the longer ones that were up here going over. So we'd still like the tree to be there and be quite a cool little arch, you know, walking through, but just not growing up into here. And then I've also pruned my roses, because these have had quite bad aphid attack, and now it's got black sooty mould, and yeah, so I've pruned those. So now I've got to have a clean up of all those, and I've got to hang some washing. Planted some dahlias out. Now I need to blow my nose. Here all. It's 11 o'clock. I've just had a couple of eggs on toast. I've been digging outside, and now my arms and wrists are really sore. Yeah, yeah, so I've just been sitting down after I had my eggs, and I just watched Paula from Stitched by Mrs. D's Vlogmas, and now I see that Kelly from Roro and Cade's her one has just popped up, but I think I'll watch her after I've done a few bits. I just want to have a tidy up inside now, and then I might have a shower, and then I'll watch Kelly's, and then I'll go and do something, and then I'll watch someone else's. The couches, I've got the couch seat all up, pulled all the cushions off the couch. Yeah, I think I need a shower now. I'm feeling a bit, ugh. Look at my face, I bet you it's red. I really want to go outside and pull the weeds out of the driveway. Oh, there's always so much to do. It is recording. Oh look, I've got fluff on there again. I feel like I just live in a world of fluff. Right, I've had a shower, I've got dressed. I haven't done any of that cleaning. I ended up having the shower and then watching Kelly's Vlogmas. But the mail has arrived, and I know... Why did they send that to Mum? Weirdos. They put Donna Foster on there, but I did purchase something for Mum from Harvey Norman years ago, but far out. I've had things from them since then. Anyway, this is something special. This is going to change my life. If I can open the packaging. And we'll be trying it out tonight. 30-day money back guarantee. So let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this thing. I think I have to like soak it in hot water or something to mold it to my teeth, which I can do tonight. I've just sent Jess a text to say that she's got a couple of parcels here. Very flash. It looks like a fat iPod case. iPod? AirPod. Far out my brain. Oh wow. It looks quite... I don't know why I thought it would be bigger. My mouth's not that big. Oh, I don't know how to open it. You end up with lockjaw. Oh. Yuck, now I've put dribble all over it. I think, yeah, you do it that way, don't you? You just know that I'll probably break this, say, before I even get to use it. Oh, so that's the upper. And that's the lower. Oh, I have to wash those now. So what the idea is that it just locks your jaw in a position where your lower jaw is slightly further out than normal, and you can vary the distance to stop. It helps stop that bit at the back going blah, 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 and snoring. Apparently I need a timer, a medium-sized pot, a bowl of tap water, and spatula or tongs. Do not use microwave or kettle. Leave the Apnea RX on the factory setting of 3. Oops, please don't pull apart prior to moulding. Oh, you dickhead. Okay, let's just pop it back. I do this, honestly guys, I do this all the time. Honestly guys, I'm such an idiot sometimes, eh? Right, we haven't broken them, I'm just going to put it down. There's a lot of waffling. I might make a cup of tea. I don't know. I really just don't feel like doing anything, to be honest. Oh, I'll put this all back together. I'll sort that out later. I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit sort of in that mode of I've got so much to do and I don't know where to start. So yeah, right, I will catch you a bit later. So even though I'm feeling a bit rotten, well, I'm not feeling rotten, I'm just really tired. I thought rather than sitting around feeling sorry for myself and then feeling stressed about doing housework, I'd do the last part of my little Christmas gift parcels. Now, on my podcast I talked about this, but you may not have seen that. So I've made a batch of soap and it's curing in here. And I've made 6 candles. Where did I put the candles? Honestly, it's a mess in here, guys, because, well, it's organised chaos because there's just not much room for anything. Let's go in here. Got to clean up in here too because Jaden's coming to stay next weekend. And I made these candles, these soy wax candles. And they're just going to be gifts for some of my female friends. So I'm going to make, I was going to make some eye pillows, but I'm going to make 7 because I'd like one for myself. So I need to actually do one more. Right. So I've just attached some iron-on fusible interfacing. I'm going to quilt patterns on here, and then I'm going to make pouches and fill it with rice and lavender. So I guess I better cut one more out for me. I can't be missing out on the goodies. Right, it's sometime later. I'm about to press these, and I'm going to put the camera up really close to see if you can see the quilting I've done. No, can you see that? So that one goes in that line. That's mine. This one's just a real squiggly pattern. This one is just stripes with a couple of the horizontal stripes with a couple of vertical stripes. This one here is just some, you can't even tell, diagonals, so they're going that way. These are just ordinary stripes. These ones are squiggles. And these ones are squiggles and stripes, which you can't really see. There's the squiggles, there's the stripes. Right, I'm going to press them and then I'm going to go and get my rice. We'll do that. Well, I am absolutely stoked. These feel so nice. They've just got the perfect weight. They smell good. I've really, really enjoyed playing around with these. Even just playing around with the different quilting patterns, even though it was all freehand, you know, no measuring. I mean, I measured the bits of fabric, but I didn't measure when I did the stripes or anything like that. Oops, sorry, wasn't even looking at the right thing. Oh, so I filled them, well, you would have seen, but about here. Can you see that? So that when they lay flat, that's better. God, I was holding that very strange. Now, just trying to find which one is mine. That one. Mine is not that one either. Oh, it's that one. Now, do you think we can get a pretty thumbnail out of that? So, let's see how relaxing this looks, right? I'm going to lie down and I'm going to stick this on top of me on my back. Ugh. Now, bear in mind, I can't see you. Oh, that's nice. It's just enough weight on your eyes that it just feels so soothing, and I can smell the lavender. Hello, Digger. What are you doing? Hello. What are you doing? Crazy mother. Right, I haven't picked up the rose mess yet, but here's my pile of other stuff. But this is what I did. But yeah, I conked out. Where's your ball, Digger? Digger! Hello, ball box. What's this? Go get it. Bring it here. Oh, honestly, when I was digging this up, he was so fascinated. He kept wanting to shred the grass off the clumps. He was very helpful, actually. Ready? This is his favourite toy. Ready? 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 And go get. He's only in half a mood to play. What's this? Bring it here. Yeah. Hello. Oh, my back is sore. So anyway, I've just come back on because I've just seen some comments and I'm about to sit down with my cup of coffee and answer them. But I thought I just want to say here, oh, I just dropped chocolate everywhere. I'm okay. Thank you for your concern. So some days you just have bad days, and it's always worse at that time of the month. And even though I'm on HRT now, and I have a Mirena coil, so I don't really get a proper period. Because it's very light, but I actually still get all the symptoms. So yeah, so I had a feeling it would hit this weekend, and it did, so that's why I'm sore and tired and yeah, all the rest of it. Now, I wanted to sit outside, but the neighbours have got young ones. They've got late teens, early 20s, their kids, and they're having a party, and it's outside. It's very noisy. You might actually be able to hear the music. So anyway, I've made a steak and kidney stew. I've just popped it, I'm cooking it on the stove top. Once it's all cooked through, hang on a minute. Once it's all cooked through, I'll turn it off, let it sit, let the flavours develop. Now I'll pull some pastry out of the freezer. And I'm going to make some steak and kidney pies for me and Evan, because Jess doesn't like kidney, so I'm doing all this food that she doesn't like eating. I was just outside before, and I planted some of the plants that I purchased and grew to put in that garden that I'm digging. I just put them in that patch that I have dug just to get started, and I'll just chip away at that. And I need to go and buy some compost to put on top, because none of my compost that I'm making is ready. I'll just give it a bit more nutrients and act as a mulch as well. So yeah, my head's very scattered today. Now, I meant to tell you, on Thursday, Kelly reminded me, because she's just gone through the same thing. But basically, I went to the optometrist on Thursday, and just for my two yearly check, I'm short-sighted. So I have to wear glasses to drive for distances. And I noticed the last time I went, I said to them, look, I'm finding that my up close stuff, I'm having to pull things out for reading and needlework and things like that. So they said, look, it's not bad enough yet for a prescription, but just, get yourself some hobby glasses if you need to. So that's what I did, and I only ever use them if I really need to. Hello, buddy. But anyway, this time, I need them. And he said to me that if I find that I'm off and on all the time, then I might need to think about some progressive lenses next time. So Kelly's just a little bit ahead of me, because she actually is trialling some progressive lenses, although they call them something else over in the UK. I honestly thought years ago that because I was short-sighted, I'd never have to worry about having reading glasses. So anyway, while I was there, they now do hearing screening, and they have an audiologist at Specsavers. And so they offer a free screening, and you can get a free 15-minute consultation with an audiologist if you need to. So I did the screening, and it's showing possible hearing loss in my right ear. But obviously you have to go to the audiologist to confirm that, because it could just be earwax, which I think it probably is. I've never had my ears syringed. I'd love it. Wouldn't it be great if you got a whole lot of stuff out? But anyway, it'll be interesting to see. So that's after work on Monday. Yeah, it's a fly, buddy. After work on Monday, I go and get my hearing tested properly. Yay. What are we going to do now, Digger? Should Mummy pull her knitting out? Should I actually tidy up the couch and put the throw back on the couch and make the couch more comfortable? It's not very comfortable like this. And the two of us can sit down and you can chase flies and I can drink my coffee. Yeah, so I'm okay. And yes, now someone did ask a question. What was it? I'll check. I checked. It was Caitlin from Hartley's Handmade. Check her out if you haven't already before. She commented on that knitting pattern of the cardigan with the bobbles, and she was saying she likes them, and do I mind knitting bobbles? She enjoys it. Or something like that. Correct me, Caitlin, if I'm wrong. Yes, I don't mind them. I love different techniques and things like that. And I really love the look of bobbles. So yeah. To answer that question, no, I do not mind at all. Anyway, here's enough waffle. If anyone has any children or grandchildren and you'd be interested in me reading from a funny, slightly naughty book, it's not naughty, it's not rude, but it is talking about farts, I could do a little bit of story time every day with a fart from around the world, because how many do we have? We've got 10. So maybe every couple of days I could read the story and the sound from the fart book. Let me know. Toilet humour, gotta love it. Good evening. I'm about to go and sort our dinner out. Can you hear the noise from the neighbours? It's 6:15. I've had a bit of a strange last half an hour, really. I've been knitting and anyway, so on Thursday I received a friend request from a lady who is the partner, which is now his wife, of a guy who is best mates with my ex-husband. Now, when we were married, we used to go and stay with them quite a bit. They live out of town. And her and I got on really, really well. So I haven't heard from them since 2014. So out of the blue, I get this friend request from a Facebook account, which is hers and his name combined. And so I accepted it, and then I got a message from her saying how she was thinking of me and how me and the kids, and she'd love to catch up, and she put her phone number down and everything, and I was at work. So on my break, I replied to her. I was really, I thought it was really lovely. I said, yeah, hi, it's really good to hear from you. Kids and I are doing well. I said, I'm at work at the moment, but I'll get back to you, and I'll touch base when I get home from work. Well, that was Thursday. Thursday, I had the optometrist after work. And I was just feeling, as you guys know, I haven't been feeling that great. And it just kind of went out of my head. And of course yesterday was the same, you know, flat tack at work, come home, don't feel great. And so yeah, it's just sort of slipped my mind. I mean, I would have remembered eventually. Anyway, what made me remember was I got a notification to say that she had unsent a message, and I thought, oh, it's a bit strange. Maybe she'd you know how sometimes you accidentally send a message to the wrong person. So I went on to the messages so I could then get her phone number and initiate talking to her properly. And she'd unsent the message that she'd sent to me on Thursday. It was so weird. And so anyway, I replied, and I just explained, blah, 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 and just said, you know, I'm really sorry. I hope I didn't offend you. I said, I only remembered, you know, I said my brain's like a sieve, blah, blah, blah. And she's seen it and she hasn't replied. Who cares? Anyway, I was feeling like I get quite unsettled by things like that. Don't like upsetting people, but I also don't like confrontation or anything like that. So I went on YouTube and I found Caitlin from Hartley's Handmaid's latest, or her first day one of her Vlogmas. And so I sat there and watched her and her beautiful little children, and it made me feel a little bit better. So thank you, Caitlin. Oof, I hate that yucky feeling. Oh, yeah, I'm 47 years old. I'm too old for bullshit. You guys really, like, do we actually, and this woman's older than me. I don't know. Maybe it's a genuine mistake, but I would have thought by now, if they've seen, I don't know, her and her husband might share the account and he may have got, I don't know. It's all very strange. So anyway, that's that. So if you want to see a lovely girl who's got the most beautiful 3 little children, check out Caitlin. She's Hartley's Handmaid. If I will remember, I will link it below, but I may not remember because these videos I tend to just have the same description every day. But yeah, I think my phone's going flat, so hopefully it hasn't gone flat. No. Better go and charge it now. This little boy, I've just wrapped him in a blanket. He's very stressed, eh, darling? Because those naughty kids next door, well, I think it's a 21st birthday party. They let off fireworks, eh, buddy? And he's just been shivering and shaking. Daddy'll be home soon. And you'll feel safe when Dad's here, eh? Yeah. Poor little buddy. So I just shared some of my steak and kidney with you, didn't I? Yeah, because even though you've already had your dinner, food makes everything better. Digger, you want to say goodnight to everybody? No, you just say nanas. You say nanas, aunties and uncles. Say nanas. Good boy. Good boy.